Hey guys, I got a mess in my shop today. I've been working on multiple projects, but I need to do some cleaning up. But I do want to show you guys some awesome stuff. One thing I want to work on today, I got a box from, check it out, Get FPV. That's right, inside the box, I ordered some of these. These are side pots for the Taranis. I don't have the Taranis, so what I'm going to do is put them on my Taranis G9XR. Love this radio. The biggest downfall in this radio is if I'm flying, I want to have side pots. If I want to change the angle of my gimbal, there's no way I can do that easily when I'm flying. I have to kind of let go of the controls and use this pot. So I'm going to take this pot apart and I'm going to put in this piece. So stick with me and we'll get to that project. Let me clean up a bit. Peace. Okay, so yesterday after I cleaned up the area, I completely lost inspiration. I worked on a few other things and then never got to do the modification for the side pots on the 9XR. So that's what we're going to work on today. I'll let you know I'm just shooting on the hip on this. I got to find my stuff. 9XR, boom. I'm going to do that. Get FPV, got a battery from them, that's cool. Some other stuff. There's the side pots. That's what we need. Alright, these things right here, little side pots. The problem is, I know inside of the radio, it's going to be like other colors and not these colors. It's going to be yellow, white, and red. And I want to go, I think yellow, white, red is what we're going to do. We're going to follow the same oranges, red concept, I think is what I want to give a try to. And if I screw that up, I screw it up. So shooting from the hip on this. We'll see if it works or not. Tools I'm going to need. Let's find out. Let's rip this thing apart. Let's start by taking this apart. Take that right out. All right. Again, I'll most likely just fast forward through all the boring stuff and cut in and out when I have things to say. All right, so I'm going to get started. I'm going to show you how this works. Hopefully, I'll have a good panning mechanism for my my gimbal on my 450 quad. Here we go. There's a lot of screws in this. Alright, as I take this apart, I'm sure there's going to be different sizes. So at this point, I'm just going to lay them out how I took them out, from top to bottom type idea. So hopefully I don't lose track of what I'm doing or what screws go where. And if they look about all the same, I'm not going to be too worried about it. Again, I do this stuff for you so that I can make the mistakes and you don't, and I can spend the money and figure out if the spending is worth it. Yeah, see, that's a longer screw, so I'm going to have to keep these separate. Yeah, no, I want to be able to put together and do things for you, test products for you. If they're any good, I'll let you know. If they're shit, they're shit. I'll let you know they're shit. Great radio. The biggest downfall of this radio, no side sliders. So we're going to make a side potentiometer. Well, I'll let you know the good news here. The good news is if you're watching this video, that means it worked. Because if it didn't, I'm probably not going to put it online. Oh, look at that. Alright, so tools I'm going to need other than a simple screwdriver. I know right off the bat I'm going to need a Dremel. My Dremel in a bag. Okay, Dremel tool. Dremel pieces. Obviously a drill, and of course some drill bits. That's not going to be thick enough. Once we get going, this guy will be thick enough. Should make the hole perfect. Alright, let's take a look closer. Alright guys, so far this is what we have. I want to put it in, since I'm right-handed in flying mode too, I want to put it in somewhere around here. So this spot here is going to have enough section for a hole, but if you look, it's right over this screw port here. I don't know if that's focusing in for you, but that's where I screw stuff into. So that means this piece on the other spot has to come off. So over here, that means this piece has to get slopped right off. That's right, slop right off. So that's what we're going to do. Well, so there it is, folks. The rail that was once there is gone. I don't know if you can get a good view of that. This all black on black crap, but anyway, right in here used to have this pokey out rail thingy right there. See that? See how that pokes out? That's gone. On this side, that's gone. Okay, so that ought to give us a spot to drill. I am concerned about these wires right here, so I've got to be very, very delicate. That and these I don't want to catch either. So one thing I can do is probably move those down, tuck them in for now. Just keep stuff out of the way. Should be okay. We'll make sure that moves freely as well. Just putting it back together. There is a line right here. As you can see, this line, that's going to be my center point. This line. I don't want to hit that just right. Well, I want to be just lower than that. So I'm going to start with a small pre-drill, holding it together tightly. So at this point, we just need to grow that hole. I think I'm going to be able to do that simply with this bit that I have here. It should melt my plastic away and keep it open. Alright, a little touch up to clean things up. Alright, let's see how we did. See, I'm saying how we did, that way I can blame you guys for inspiring me to do this. It's your fault if you weren't watching me. Oh, look at that. I completely got that off whack. So that's why you stick with just drilling a regular hole, right?
that gonna fit in there? Kinda seems like it will. Let's just hide that for now. Let's hold this here. And take the lip off of this too. You'll see a small lip. No more lip. I'm just setting this in here as a test fit. It's darn close, but it's not wanting to shut because the hole's still not big enough. Oh yeah. There we go. So that's in there. Let's just glue it right to that piece. Look at that. It's going to sit. So there's this lip ledge thingy. I want to actually hot glue it in just like that. I think we're going to be good. So let's get out some hot glue. See how that works for us. I'm using hot glue because I can take it apart. Alright, while the hot glue heats up, let's talk about this. This is what we're looking at. This piece right in there. Can you see that? Is that lit up? That's the pot. That's the turner right here. This is this knob. This knob we're going to take apart. And we're not even going to take it apart. I believe we have enough spare wire in here that I can snip it, and if I do bad, I can just put it back, right? There it goes. So I cut the wires off the pot. Now we're going to solder them on to the new pot. Start that and get going here. Yellow is brown. Yellow is brown. Red is red. White is orange. Yellow. Whatever. I feel like we need to get closer. Okay, new closer up shot. So with that, I'm putting these in here like this. So cleaning the tip of my solder gun now. I'm using some nice tip thinner and cleaner. Just a sprinkle. Just a touch. Beautiful. It's 2. Oh, come on, get out of the way. We're going to melt these on first. So let's melt these on. Can you see what I'm doing here? I hope so. Alright, for a quick test, here we go. I'm going to plug this battery in. Turn on the radio, alert, throttle not down. And if we watch that center, look at that. Look at that. It looks like it's even correct in its calibration. So cool beans. Turning it off because I don't have anything plugged in to the transmitter. I just pulled something out I shouldn't have. Let's put that back. Just like that, I think. So here we go. Fun times all around. A little bit of hot glue there, a little over here, and then just frickin' everywhere on that side. Come in and boom. I think we're good there. It looks even to me. I like it. I like it. Just like that. So now I'm going to come down and just dribble some more hot glue in there. Right now at this point, the more the merrier, right? Right. Boom. Alright, let's see if this fits. Did I screw up other stuff? No, that fits in. That fits in. Oh, we got some wires or something going on over here. I can feel it already. Had just a little bit too much hot glue in the way for that back piece right there to slide in nice and neat. So now we can get it all to slide in. Yes. That looks together for me. So now, just feeling that out. I think that works. All right. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's put it together. Cool beans. Going back to the tall view. Alright, at this point I'm just going to put everything back together, and once I have it all back together, we'll do some other shots, see if it's working or not. One thing I do want to point out is you most likely will have to calibrate it. We'll see if we have to calibrate it or not, but we'll start just by getting it all back together. Remember, you don't want to screw into there anymore. Now we need to do some testing. We can see, turn it back on, you can see that the pot is working. It doesn't go all the way low, so we are going to have to calibrate it. So let's go to calibration. There we go. Press menu to start calibration. Set midpoint. I'm now going to put this camera that we're looking through onto my quad because the gimbal needs this camera for the weight. Okay? All right. Wait for the gimbal to calibrate. Calibrated. Do we have control? Hi there. Look at that. Boom. There we go, folks. Goodbye. Going up. Up. Looking down. Down. I'm so happy right now. Up. That's all the way down. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I hope it works for you too. You have a great day. Subscribe. Shit. I don't even know if that's right or not. And my fucking fly's been down the entire time?